Hey everyone, Pastor Caleb here with another question and answer from our Question and Answer Sunday. It's a pretty quick question, but an important question and a good question. It shows that someone is thinking out the implications and the next kind of thoughts that come from an important text in the Bible. The question is, where was Jesus for the 3 days between his death and resurrection? So we know that Jesus died on Good Friday and rose on Easter Sunday. Some people might say, though, that's not 3 days. We have to understand that those 3 days are done in the Jewish reckoning of days. And so they would have understood any part of the day that is touched as consisting of those 3 days. And we do this too, just so we understand, like, that's not an abnormal way to number days. For example, if I'm going on a 5-day vacation, but I come on a Monday and I arrive, and then I stay for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I drive back on Friday, well, that's a 5-day vacation, but I was really only at the place of my vacation for 3 full days, but we would still say it's a 5-day vacation. So it's pretty easy to number them those days. But that wasn't the question. The question is, where was Jesus for those 3 days? And Jesus actually gives us the answer. This is from Matthew 12, and I'm looking at verse 40 particularly, but I'll give you the context. Jesus is talking about how his resurrection is going to be the sign that he is the Messiah. And so he says to the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, "For as Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of a huge fish, so the Son of Man will be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth." So we know that Jesus, when he was dead, was dead. He was literally in that grave. It was only on Easter morning that he rose. Now, some people ask the question, okay, well, what about the descent into hell? Like, what's the deal with that? And that's a different question. If you want to ask more about that question, we can talk about that as well. But the short answer is this. He rose on Easter Sunday. For those 3 days and 3 nights, he was in the tomb dead. God was dead. And we don't really understand fully how that works because we don't fully understand the two natures of Jesus. We just believe it because the scriptures say it and because it actually happened. But that's what we can say. We can say he was dead. He was actually dead because he actually needed to be dead because your sin deserves death. And because he was dead, you no longer have to fear death. In fact, you will not die but live in the same way that his resurrection brought him to life. Your baptism connects you to him, just like Romans 6 says, and that's a beautiful thing. Thanks for asking this question. If you have a question, you can always ask it on our website, crossoflife.net, and I'd be glad to answer it. We'll catch you next time.